Sheryl, let me ask, because I think it's important to note some people will counter and say, look at this article from Grayzone. They said Western media promoted a UN report as proof Hamas sexually assaulted Israelis, yet the report's authors admitted they couldn't locate a single victim, suggested Israeli officials staged a rape scene, and denounced inaccurate forensic interpretations. I just want to give you an opportunity to respond to Grayzone's article, because I think a lot of folks have pointed to that article and the articles that that organization has put out as being representative of an alternative view that the sexual violence maybe didn't happen as evidence in your film. Maybe you can address it, give you a chance to do that.
The key thing you said there is they're asking where are the victims? Well, let me tell you where the victims are. They're dead. They're dead. That is why we called this film, Screams Before Silence. I have a story in this film, this woman, Tali. I went with her to the trailer where she hid. She was at the Nova Festival. She's a nurse. She hid in a trailer. I walked in with her to that trailer the first time she'd been in there, and you could see her body like shake, and she picked up a black sweater. And I think she might've been wearing that sweater. I was afraid to ask her, but she was like shaking. She hid in that trailer for, 5, 6, 7 hours. And she heard, sometimes she would hear like a little scream, like, someone's pointing a gun at you and a shot. But sometimes she would heard scream over and over and over, stop, stop. And then for like a long period, like 15 minutes, and then a shot. And then when she got out of that trailer, there were naked bodies where she heard those screams. The victims are dead. There is exactly one person who is a released hostage. Her name is Amit Sassana. She gave a video interview. You all saw it. We have the only video interview in this documentary. And she tells her story very clearly. She was held hostage for months. She was chained to a bed. And as she said it, her captor forced us to commit a sexual act on her. And she told me she's speaking out because there are still hostages there, but she is the only living witness to speak out. We think there are a few more who are in deep trauma. There were 1,200 people killed, and at least dozens of them were sexually brutalized, assaulted. And that is why they're not speaking out.
What is the social and political motivation of a group like Grayzone and other appointed deniers? What are they trying to accomplish by denying?
They're trying to accomplish their narrative that October 7th was justified resistance. The sexual violence doesn't fit the narrative. I want to be clear. The sexual violence was multiple locations, systematic, meets the definition of a war crime, a crime against humanity, and was part of the plan.